It is 2:46 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, August 13th, 2025. I'm on the platform of Joliet Union Station, now used as a banquet facility. We're looking at Amtrak Train 21, the Texas Eagle, about to depart Joliet, heading from Chicago Union Station to San Antonio, Texas. Tomorrow it arrives San Antonio, and some cars will be put into the consist of Amtrak Sunset Limited that operates from 3 times a week from New Orleans, Louisiana to Los Angeles Union Station. So tomorrow is one of the days the Sunset Limited operates. This Texas Eagle operates daily. Eyeball Joliet to GE T42DC diesel electric locomotives. There's a Superliner sleeping car. Another Superliner sleeping car. Superliner diner lounge. Superliner sightseer lounge car. Superliner coach, and Superliner coach. Probably one Superliner sleeping car and one Superliner coach at San Antonio tomorrow. Thursday will be put in the consist of the Sunset Limited. He's operating on the Union Pacific Railroad Joliet subdivision, but originally the main line of the Gulf Mobile and Ohio Railroad between Chicago and St. Louis. And these near two tracks are the BNSF Railway Chillicothe subdivision, originally the main line of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway between Chicago and California, Southern Transcon. In this direction, we have Metro Rock Island Line commuter trains operating between Joliet here and LaSalle Street Station in Chicago. And this line is originally the main line of the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific. We're looking west here at Joliet. Now this single track is only used by Iowa Interstate freight trains between Blue Island, Illinois in the other direction, and Council Bluffs, Iowa in this direction, and CSX Transportation freight trains going in this direction, I believe, as far as Utica, Illinois. Take a note at the diamond crossings. Note that there, for the single track line, the wheels have to, when they go over the rails of the BNSF railway, they have to be in flange bearing mode. There are no flangeways for the single track line. These diamond crossings are called OWLS crossings, one way, low speed. More about that a little later. And this is former UD Tower, Union Depot. More about that in a little while. Here we're looking at the upper level of Joliet Union Station, now used as a banquet facility, wedding receptions and so on. A little bit more about that in a minute. And it is 84 degrees Fahrenheit today at the moment. I arrived here at 1:11 p.m. and have not seen a single freight train yet on the BNSF Railway, Southern Transcon, or the Union Pacific Railroad, or the Iowa Interstate, or CSX Transportation. Okay, population of Joliet, Illinois here is 150,362. This Joliet Union Station was opened in 1912. closed 2014. It's owned by the city of Joliet and is operated as a banquet hall. The architecture was Beaux Arts style, and the architect was Chicago-based Jarvis Hunt, who also designed Kansas City Union Station. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1978 in recognition of its architecture. It was replaced by the Joliet Transportation Center in 2018. That's over here where we saw the Amtrak Texas Eagle Train 21 stopped and departing for San Antonio. And this UD Tower, Union Depot Tower, was built in 1913. It's now the Joliet Railroad Museum. It's open 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A little bit about the diamond crossings we looked at. One-way, low-speed diamond frogs are used in their namesake diamonds, often referred to as OWLS diamonds. These types of frogs are analogous to jump frogs and turnouts. The higher traffic line, that would be the BNSF Railway Chillicothe subdivision and Union Pacific Railroad Joliet subdivision tracks, cross the diamond on a normal rail surface in tread-bearing mode. And the lower traffic line, that's the single track line, the former Rock Island, used only now by Iowa Interstate Freights and CSX Transportation Freights. They cross over the higher traffic lines in flange-bearing mode. You did not see a flangeway to go over the rails of the BNSF Railroad or the Railway or the Union Pacific Railroad. Because there is no flangeway gap to cross on the higher traffic lines, vehicles using this line can cross the diamonds at the maximum speed allowed by the track design. Because the lower traffic line is in a situation where gauge restraint is reduced, and because it has to cross over the flangeway gap for the higher traffic lines, vehicles using this line are limited to speeds at or below 10 miles per hour. OWLS diamonds are commonly used where a rail line with very little traffic operating at low speed crosses a rail line with considerably more traffic operating at higher speeds. The secondary run flange bearing surface uses explosion hardened manganese castings. The one-way low speed crossing is used at locations where the traffic on the secondary line has low tonnage, speeds not exceeding 10 miles per hour, and very few trains, which I did explain. The high impacts associated with wheels jumping the flangeway gaps on conventional crossings are significantly reduced with the OWLS crossing by the use of flange-bearing ramps on the secondary track. So actually, I don't believe the wheel flanges are actually contacting the rails of the BNSF Railway or Union Pacific Railroad. They're a little bit higher because of the ramps. This allows the wheel flange to run over the top of the main line, which eliminates the flangeway gaps on the main line track. The elimination of flangeway gaps and joints provides for a continuous running surface on the main line track, allowing trains to run without speed restrictions. Impact reduction significantly reduces maintenance compared to conventional crossings. The main line run uses high strength head hardened rail. The secondary run flange bearing surface uses explosion hardened manganese castings. Again, it's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, August 13th, 2025, Joliet Union Station, Joliet, Illinois. Over and out.